There are 4 ways used in Destiny 2 to prevent players from going into unintentional playable areas, such as wandering too far or going on top of tiny objects sticking out of big structures inside of PvP maps. Normally, objects that stick out of buildings have an invisible clipping that connects to the structure next to it to prevent it from becoming a playable space specifically for PvP. A good example is the sign in Widow's Court. However, some tall objects that are isolated, such as trees, specifically in PvP, would have slippery edges instead, normally referred to as the pushback effect. This effect is commonly used to limit the height in which players could elevate by pushing them back. In some PvP maps, such as these fences in Cathedral of Dusk, have a no turning back warning which kills the player when the timer hits 0. This technique is more commonly used to prevent players from wandering off open space areas. There's another way to keep players within the intended playable space by having the Joining Allies countdown, which is exclusive to PvE encounters. Instead of killing the player like the no turning back effect, this effect teleports the player within the area of the current active encounter of a dungeon, raid, strike, or other encounter-based activity when the timer hits 0.